Well, guys, it's January 7th. It's early January. Uh, where I live, it's dark, wet, windy, muddy. I really don't like this time of the year. What about you guys?
Yeah, that's about the same for me.
Same.
It's really warm here. I go out in shorts and stuff. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Texas is great.
Yeah, it's
You should try it sometime.
yeah, it's well, it's warm here too, but it's still like when it gets cold, it's really nasty
Oh yeah.
here. But it's still just like I don't know. I think with all the Tennessee trees are just being just dead around you, it's
Yeah, it's
just weird to look
depressing.
around and everything's dead. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like winter doesn't
So
give. I feel like winter out here doesn't really give us a bang for our buck. Like if it's gonna be like nasty outside, let there be like a lot of snow.
That's how I feel.
yeah,
Like I'm
I
like
agree.
they're just like chickening out on us.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But I did live in Idaho back in several years ago, and like there was snow on the ground for like 6 months.
Yeah, more
I
more
just
than
got so
that.
tired of it. I feel like everywhere I live, I just wish it was different. You can just never be fully satisfied or something. I don't know. Well, regardless, I am really looking forward to the spring, and when that comes, I will hate it because the summer is the longest season by far here. But yeah, a new year, new backlog. With that being said, what are you guys playing? Who went last time?
I don't know. I'll just go real quick because it'll be fast.
Sure.
I'm finishing up FF16, I think, because I
Whoa.
have Excalibur, and I'm all like, "There's nothing better than this, right?" But then I'm in the middle of the Bahamut fight. It's literally like paused, volume on minimum. So I was playing earlier, and I was
That's
like,
like the that's
"Yeah,
literally the worst thing to just
I
pause
know." I
and
had to
come
leave,
back
and I
to
was just,
later.
it's because FF16 is just like, you never know what's gonna happen. You're like, oh great, I'm in the Bahamut fight, and I got 20 minutes for this hour and a half long cutscene fight. Yay!
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I'm in the middle of that. It's fun, but
Cool.
yeah,
Well, I know that we've said a lot of things about FF16, but what do you think of it?
I'm enjoying the story and the graphics. I despise the side quests. I've just been skipping through them, and some of the MSQ where it's just like the part where Goetz like loses the ticket, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta go over here now," and then you go over
Hmm.
here and talk this, and they'll go talk to this person. Oh, you got in a fight. It was really easy. Go talk. I'm just like, this is so dumb. I want to skip it, but I always feel like I'm gonna miss some
Yeah.
important plot point, and then you don't, and you're like, I could have just saved like 30 minutes. And I feel like there's too much wasted energy
Yeah.
on that. Everything just feels like a fetch quest, and I hate it.
Stuff like that. It's just you can just tell that the 14 people worked on that game, huh?
Yeah. I don't know why I don't
What
mind
is
it
it?
in 14, but I hate it in 16.
Well, I guess like 16 tries to make it so feel lived in a little bit more, maybe.
I don't know.
So like it feels so like the lived inness that it's trying to do feels very forced.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Yeah.
I guess it's also like I
And
expect 14 to have those kinds of quests, and I feel like the reward I get from them is better than the rewards that you get from this, where it's just like, oh, here's some gil that's not going to be enough to ever buy anything. You want all those? You want all those music rolls? Good luck.
yeah.
You want some food that will give you like one intelligence,
Yeah.
Is
then like a one
intelligence
other
even a
task.
stat in 16? I don't,
No.
I don't even remember.
Or I thought we were talking about 14
No, even
for a
that,
second.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The items you get
Hmm.
aren't worth it, but at least you get XP sometimes.
Yeah.
But in 16, I mean, if you need another crafting mat that you have
Oh my gosh.
9,000 of. I mean, it's worth doing the side quest for that. So
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. I once needed 4 wormite, and I was like, let me just go buy that. So stupid.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, all of those mats you get tons of. You can just go buy them anyway.
Yeah, but
It's
like
just such a weird game.
like we've said though, like the battles are fun. Like it's a fun little game. I could, I get a little tired doing the same exact thing. I actually died once, but it was to the King Bomb because they just like spawned a
Uh-huh.
bunch of them. I'm not looking anything up. I'm just like, let me play this. Oh, look, a bunch of little bombs. They're like all exploded on me. I'm like, okay, cool. I died instantly.
Yeah.
Stood no chance. Other than that, though, it's like everything's been pretty easy. I'm like, did I do something wrong? Is it supposed to be easy?
It's easy.
Okay.
I don't even mind easy if it's like a satisfying RPG. Like
Mhm.
if I'm having a lot of fun building up my character, I don't care if it's easy. Like Final Fantasy VIII is really easy,
Yeah.
but I love building my characters.
Yeah, I do
No.
feel like there's
If
no
it-
room for building your character in that game.
Yeah.
It's just kind of flat in that perspective. You have this one guy, and it's like, okay, you can boost your abilities twice, and you don't really feel the difference at all. But I promise there's a difference.
Yeah. Well, it's the same way with all the equipment you get. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it tells you it's technically better stat wise, but none of it feels like it matters at
Yeah,
all.
exactly. That would be an
I
interesting
actually
game to try
told
for like a
myself I
week.
wasn't gonna talk about 16
I'm
on
sorry.
this call, but
All right, and that's all we're
it's
saying
just
about
funny that it's
16.
like the first thing. No. I genuinely want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah.
I have a big mouth.
Well, it's like I said though, like the story's good. I like the dynamic between like Joshua and Clive and like all the other side characters. Like the main people are all cool and I'm enjoying it and I like what's
Mhm.
going on so far, but I'm just like sometimes I'm all like, "Oh, okay, another cutscene. Okay, how long is this one? When do I get to play again?"
So you no longer feel the no one understands me
Oh
thing
yeah.
from last time.
Yeah, he's definitely not emo boy anymore. He's definitely taken on like a better thing. Except whenever he sees Joshua, he becomes emo boy again.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, Joshua's dead. DED dead.
It doesn't matter. That game came out 3 years ago.
Exactly.
Almost.
If you're a true
So-
fan like me, you should have already beaten it.
No, it's just weird that it was 3 years ago that we were like that game was like fresh. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a long time.
Well, that's all I played. What about you, Tim?
I'm playing FF11 a little bit. I'm playing Breath of Fire 2.
Ooh.
I'm playing a lot of demos right now. Like I did the Front Mission 3 demo, the Parasite Mutant demo. I've got the Dragon Quest 7 demo downloading right now. I'm playing Final Fantasy 13. I haven't really played a lot since actually the last time we talked, but I haven't had really had time. I think that's it right now.
In 13, are you still in chapter 8? Like
Yeah,
Citizen
I
Vanilla and got to Nautilus?
yeah, I haven't gotten out of that yet.
Okay. That's a really good grind spot too, so the little like blue gremlin droids,
Yeah,
they give a lot of CP.
and they're easy to kill.
Yeah. That's Ross's favorite enemy in that game, right?
I thought it was the Goblin.
Oh,
Gosh, the goblins are so ugly in 13.
Yeah.
They just look like punchy donut men.
yeah. But legit though, you really like those like little droid things, right?
I like the little like electro pickle things. They kind of look like little space pickles. I think they're cute.
Electric. Yeah, yeah, they are.
Yeah, like
Uh,
they're like bipedal and like they don't really have arms. They're just kind of like hopping around, like swaying about.
yeah, it's like, why does the party want to kill them? They're just kind of minding their own business, just kind of dancing around.
Yeah, and then like the little like there's like the ones I think like the Scotania or whatever, like the things that like flail their arms about too. They're just it looks like they're just having a dance.
Yeah, dancing on one leg. But cool. Well, definitely continue to let us know your progress in those games, Tim.
Will do.
Ross, what about you?
I mean, of course, Uma Musume. But still at the end of Higurashi, like been reading it gradually. It's been really good. I beat like I started and beat Rataton over the weekend. It's by the people that made Patapon, but it's like a little more action based where you can control like your little band leader guy. But yeah, it's really fun. And then last night in FF14 I did Savage Pog for the first time. And it's fun. Like I'm actually like not I mean I'm surprised that it's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Like for some whatever reason I guess like I'm just like afraid that I'm gonna like screw up in front of people, so I just like I guess underestimate my ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a natural stress in that game. Just I'm gonna screw up and everyone's gonna see it. But no, you've been playing the game a long time now, and you're a pro, so I'm sure you do great. What job are you playing?
Oh, Black Mage.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Like
Okay.
it's like the most familiar for me. Like they made it easier in 7.2. But I mean I was using Black Mage before then. Really sad. Kind of sad that they dumbed it down, but I do like the added speed.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of 14, this might be a good little opportunity to segue a little bit because we've had I guess, some recent comments from Yoshi P regarding the game. Um, the fan fests are starting up here in a few months for 8.0. And Yoshi P has said some stuff recently about how 8.0 is going to be like pretty much like the game reborn again in a way. Kind of like the second uh version of the game just being like reworked. Did I
Wiped,
interpret that
essentially.
correctly?
Yeah.
Like an ARRR.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to be like wiped like how 1.x was. And not like that, but it's going to he pretty much said like, the game is pretty old now and the industry has changed a lot or something. Like I don't know the specific words, but pretty much just says like the game will be reborn again. Something. I just butchered that. I wasn't even planning to talk about this. I just remembered reading something. Did any of you guys hear what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I did.
I
I
heard that
noticed
too.
it. I'm curious as well if they're going to stop. I don't know if they've said this or not. If they're going to stop PlayStation 4 support,
Ooh,
because
that's
right now
a good one.
PS4 is kind of holding it back.
And it loads like dog water on a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say so, especially since they like did that graphical upgrade for Dawntrail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've never tried to play. I haven't tried to play it on a PS4 since then, but I would imagine it'd be a lot harder. Um, so yeah, I think that there's a lot of changes in store for the game. Sounds like, and he said a long time ago that 8.0 would be when the jobs would be totally reworked, and maybe that's what he's talking about anyway. Is just totally overhauling the job system.
I think that they need to do that. That would make me very happy, depending on what they do with it.
Well, I know that that's kind of like a major talking point right now, and it has been for a while. A contention with the game, uh, outside of like the Dawn Trail story and Endwalker post story stuff that people didn't like so much, but job identity has been a big topic, big issue. So I am curious to see what they do. I don't think it affects me too much because I just kind of play the same job, but I know a lot of people care about this issue. Ross, you're the biggest 14 fan here. Mm, Do you want the job
I would,
system overhauled?
I mean, if it gave them more of, they gave each job more of a core sense of identity, yeah. I mean, I would be interested to see what that entails, but as long as they don't like dumb down everything, that's
Mhm.
and they make each job like, I guess, feel like that job.
Yeah.
Whereas
How
like
would you guys feel? Go ahead.
I was just say like for example with like healers, you have like healer A, that healer B, one that's both of them are shield, but they're like slightly different from one another.
Yeah. Well, what would you think if they made new roles like
Yes.
buffer, debuffer, pretty much like saboteur and synergist from 13?
Yeah,
I would love that.
I feel like the range DPS could like move to like a support type thing or
Mhm. Well, would you like that if they just had new role categories?
I'd be fine with that.
Because I think that's something that would excite me quite a bit. Because I think they're pretty limited on their roles, and they're kind of stacking up the jobs under each role. And I know they're scared to uh, give too much identity because there's so many jobs now. But I think having like new role categories would excite players again. But could just be me and my FF13 fanaticism.
I mean, I would even be fine with like no jobs, but like I guess more focus on the existing jobs.
No new jobs?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that if it meant like more focus on like the existing jobs, like more development into them. Like more
That would
abilities
be
or like
interesting.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would be upset because I
Yep.
think predicting the next job is kind of something that gets everybody back talking about 14 and thinking about it again.
Or even if they did just like one.
Yeah, that'd be fine. If they did do the new roles thing, I think that they should um, make a new job for each of those new roles. Like if they did make the support and saboteur roles, that should be like the new jobs. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see more here in a few months. April will be the first. Um, what's it called?
FanFest.
FanFest.
But yeah, Ross, let us know your progress with Savage. That's cool. That you started doing that. I would like to, when I do come back in the game, I would love to have like a Savage group to play with as well. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into the topic. It's a new year, so we thought it would be interesting. Well, this was Ross's idea to talk about effective, I guess, beginnings or intros to games in the series. Ross, it was your idea, so how about you go ahead and start us out?
I mean, like, I guess it's just in terms of like opening cinematics or like the title screen or like even like the first like the first few minutes to the first few hours of the game. Like, I guess like what makes something that draws you in? Like, what's like in each of those categories? Like, I don't know, like
Okay.
what I guess like what hits you the hardest, or like what's like underwhelming.
Okay. Do you guys have any burning passion of ideas you want to start with, or can I go?
Go for it, man. Give us an example.
Um, I'm gonna give a good and a bad, and it's gonna sound strange because how I would rank these two games are completely opposite to how I feel about how they start, which is odd. But I think Final Fantasy X has one of the best starts to any game I've played.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
The first scene is super emotional. Uh, you don't really hear any dialogue for a couple minutes, and then you hear Tidus kind of overlooking this ruined city, saying, listen to my story. This may be our last chance. And then it cuts to, it says Final Fantasy X. So it already uh, creates this mystery about, what's he talking about. So I think it already catches you right away. And then it goes into kind of like his day to day, and it becomes apparent that what you just saw before that happens later. But I think it does a really good job of um, showing who Tidus is, uh, what his personality is like. Uh, I love that you can hear. Well, he's a star blitzball player, so he's about to play in this sporting event, and I like that the lore, the like kind of like the lore of what you're supposed to know up to that point is kind of being told by the sports broadcasters. You can kind of hear them talking, and I think that's really interesting. And at that point, it's like this is so strange in a Final Fantasy game that it's starting out and like the big thing going on is that it's this big like sporting event, you know. Um, but the whole like thing with Sin attacking Xanarkand at the beginning, and Auron teaching Tidus how to fight, and then he's sucked into Spira, and just all that stuff was so awesome. And if I had to rank like the beginnings of the franchise, FF10 would be in the top 3, I'm sure. Like every time I play that intro, I'm just really excited to play the game. And Final Fantasy X is not one of my favorites. In fact, it's a bottom 5 for me. I care much more about how a game ends up at the end than how it starts. And the end stuff of Final Fantasy X is the biggest problem for me. But uh, the counter to that is Final Fantasy VIII, which is one of my favorite games. But I think the beginning is not great, and I actually don't find myself really interested in the story for a long time, for many hours into that game. I'm replaying it right now, which I guess I didn't do the what am I playing, but I am replaying Final Fantasy VIII to record footage. And I'm not a big fan of the story for the first several hours. It has a really awesome opening video, which is super cinematic and impressive for the time, and I think that's great. I mean, I can't complain about that, but in terms of a hook for the story, uh, I don't really feel that for a long time in that game. You just kind of wake up uh, in the like the doctor's office, recovering from an injury, and then your teacher comes and gets you, and you just go to your classroom, and then you leave because you're going to go uh, do a test to become a seed, you know. And I don't know. During that time, I'm just like, I don't really get what the story's trying to pull me into. I don't know. Do you guys feel differently about FF8 and what I've said, or with FF10 and what I've said? I'm just interested in your thoughts on those.
I feel like they pulled out
I
all their guns. Oh, sorry.
oh no, you go for it.
I feel like they pulled out all their stops and pulled out all their guns or whatever. Like at the just in like the opening cinematic, and then it's just kind of like where do we go from here? And it just kind of
Mhm.
like hard to like it's hard to follow up with after that kind of cinematic, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, watching the 8 intro I'm always like, yeah, 8. Then you start playing, it was like, oh yeah, I got to get through all this first to play the game.
Yeah.
I actually
And I
love
love.
the.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, you go for it. It's all right.
I was just gonna say I love like a lot like all the RPG stuff you can do at the beginning of 8, but just like the story and the plot progression is not the most interesting. Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, okay. Uh, I love the intro. I actually, and I think part of that's because I read so many magazines about eight before it came out. I got so pumped for that game, and I was like excited for the military academy trying to become a seed. And
Mhm.
having played the demo prior to it, which was a great demo, I went into it and I was ready. So for me, it was I actually really enjoy the intro to Final Fantasy VIII.
Okay. So, um, I guess to clarify what I understood is, I guess your hype for the game, uh, just totally worked, and you enjoyed
Oh
like
yeah.
the all the plot at the beginning. Okay.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed going, going and getting my first summons at the class, and then going to Ifrit's Cavern, and then getting ready for your first mission to become Seed. I enjoyed all of that. I was all about it. So
Okay. I think if it weren't for all the cool like early game things you could do at that period, I think 8 would fall in my rankings just because, well, I guess another big thing is I feel like you spend so much time in the first like disc and a half of like parts of the world that are the least interesting to me. I think that might be a big part of it. I think it's just what you're looking at visually. I don't know. Cuz to me, like uh Trabia's area where all the snow is, Esthar and Sintra. That's the really cool parts of the world. But you don't really see any of that until very late disc 2
Mhm.
and like disc 3. And most of the time in disc 2 you're looking at like a really ugly prison or a nuclear missile base and stuff like that, and I don't know. It just like doesn't do it for me. And it's weird how much I love FF8 too, but I don't know. But it obviously works very well for some people, and Tim, hats off to you. But segue into you, Tim. Is 8 like one of your favorite intros then?
I think 10 is probably one of my favorite intros in Final Fantasy. I love 8's intro. Um, but I actually love 7, 8, 9, and 10's intros. I think that those are all great.
Mhm.
Out of all of them, I agree. I think 10 has the best intro out of all of them overall. My least favorite intro to a game, to a Final Fantasy game, is probably 13. And it's
Yeah.
because of how long it takes to get from the start of the game to where you get actual RPG elements where you're actually getting to level up and do stuff. And it just, I don't know. I just do not enjoy the opening of Final Fantasy 13 at all. It's my least favorite intro to a Final Fantasy game. I'm playing through the game right now, and I'm enjoying playing through the game. But the intro just kills it for me. It almost makes me not want to play the game when I'm going through it.
I think it's weird that like I'm kind of fine with the intro to 13. It's like I don't know, like I don't under, I guess like in my head like I feel like it's a good like for me it's kind of like I guess like it introduces things at a nice flow at least in my head. Like
Okay.
I don't know,
So
I guess it's like my 8 or my Michael to Tim's 8.
okay. Because I'm a huge fan of 13, but I actually agree with Tim. Like I feel that way where it's like chapter 3 where I'm like, okay, here we go. You know,
Yeah.
that's when you first become a Lassie and you can start building, you know, your Crystarium. But um, Ross, are you meaning that um, like you like how like the battle mechanics are introduced like little by little,
Yeah,
or okay,
like that. I don't know, it just feels I don't know, it's a nice pace at least in my head. Like I need to replay it again and see if my opinion differs. But like the last time I played it, like I didn't have any problem with the beginning.
okay. Well, Brandon, you just played 13 in the past year. What do you
Yeah.
think of that?
I think the way I was just thinking about it is just like if from someone who's like an avid RPG player, I could see it being a problem. But if you're like new-ish to RPGs, I mean, that was like the first Final Fantasy on Xbox, right? So like, I guess FF11 was, but it's different. But
Yeah.
like, if you're not used to the Final Fantasy systems and all that, I could see it actually being a decent progression for someone who's like not accustomed to general RPGs and such. But if you're a diehard fan, you're not going to like it because it's just like, why can't I level up now? Why can't I start my journey now? I want it. I've played to all the others. You let me do it before. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's so funny, Gabe?
Sorry. I just remembered something funny, like with what
Yeah.
you're talking about, because my brother-in-law, um, he like doesn't play RPGs,
Mm-hmm.
but he was a big Xbox guy back in the day, and FF13 was like the first. I know 11
Oh
was,
man.
but casual people are not going to play FF11.
No.
So when he saw that Final Fantasy 13, like this new Final Fantasy, is going to be on Xbox, you know, he saw the trailers and it just looked so freaking awesome, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he like pre-ordered the collector's edition strategy guide and the game. You know, I think he got it at like midnight, and he he like started playing.
Oh no.
I remember he told me he just felt like it just freaking sucked. Like you're just walking down a hallway and like you just can't move in battle. It's just you just sit there and it was just hilarious. And I remember seeing his like achievement uh progress, and he literally just got the first achievement that pops as soon as you like first can move with lightning.
Oh my gosh.
It's like he spent like $100 on like this big set, just just ready to dive into Final Fantasy, and he just like Western media killed Final Fantasy 13's hype because I mean by that time like the Western market was just doing so many different things. A game like FF13 just did not have a chance out here, and he just kind of like he's very much like that kind of you know gamer. So I don't know. You saying that was just hilarious.
Yeah.
But someone who actually wants to get into RPGs and cares
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that, then
yeah.
I think you're right. But
Not
it
a
was just
random
hilarious.
person just like I play Call of Duty all the time. Let's try FF13.
Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that story. So thank
That's
you.
funny.
Yeah, those are good points. Um, I don't know. I mean, none of these intros are bad. It's just
Mm-hmm.
we naturally compare. That's how we are as humans. I don't think any of the intros are bad enough where I just want to like rage quit like my brother-in-law did.
Remember when I first tried 11? Like that was almost like a rage quit moment because
Yeah.
it was like before, like they added trust, so it was just like I was like, what the hell am I doing in this game?
You just get clobbered by
Yeah.
monsters everywhere.
It's
By
like,
a
it's just like,
rabbit.
yeah, it's like I'm fighting a rabbit and then I'm just freaking dead, and I'm like, it's like, how am I gonna get anywhere?
Yeah. That was a weird point because it's like when there weren't like new people playing it, and they didn't have trust yet. So if you were a new player, it was just really awkward because there wasn't much you can do because anyone that was playing it was already like hardcore, and you had to progress through the story with people. So it was just really awkward time for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But I'm sure Tim has a lot to say about FF11's beginning and how good it is.
Oh man. Whew. I remember when I got it, it was a gift from my brother Josh. And I had the same experience though. Like I finally got into the game after I got through, play online Savage. Um and then I got in and I was, you know, I went outside and I was killing stuff, and I remember I got to like level 2. And then I got killed by a rabbit and I de-leveled to level 1, and I was like, "Oh, so that's a thing. That happens." And then it was, I slowly got addicted to the game, and I ended up loving. At first I was like, "Okay, you lose levels, everything is super expensive and I have no gil." And I thought I had like broken the game because I found like there's a quest where you can like trade in 3 Batwings. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, if I just keep trading these 3 Batwings for 150 gil, I'll be able to buy whatever I want." And so I thought I broke the game, but I really didn't. And then I just remember eventually loving how hard the game was and how satisfying it felt when I did anything. And I think that the satisfaction from doing the difficult things in that game is really what kept me going for so long.
It was your Final Fantasy. It was your Dark Souls of Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
With no dodge roll and 1 HP. Good luck.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna laugh like I did know what it means.
Yeah, you got it. Man. Okay, so I think one of my favorite intros. I'll keep it going. It's fine. So one that always sticks out to me, is actually 4's intro, because that's kind of like, I don't know. It's the first one I can remember that actually has like a full on fleshed out intro scene ish thing. Like 2 kind of, but I feel like they just kind of toss you into it. 1 just throws you into the fire. It's like, good luck, have fun, explore. Which is like, that's all they kind of knew. But 4 is like, we have a story, we want to tell it. Here you go. And it always like, I mean, it's so cool seeing like the dragon, the dragoons, you're flying on an airship. You're like, what's going on? Here, take this ring to this place. You're like, cool. Oh no. Like, you're just instantly like, what did I do? What's happening? Like, I love just that whole like, I thought I was the good guy. Now I'm questioning things. So
That always kind of makes me laugh though, because the king's like, "You're fired." Oh, but could you drop this off for me?
yeah, exactly.
It's like your wife calls you. I want a divorce, but could you bring a jug of milk home?
The jug of milk is a
So-
jug of gas, and it just blows up the house.
Would be, yeah, like the equivalent of what happened in FF4. So, wow,
That's
Damn.
stupid.
that is stupid, but it's great. But I agree, 4 has a really good beginning, even though that part of it is funny.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but
Speaking of like, oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, speaking of silly, like, I think my favorite like beginning is probably 5.
That one is silly, but it's
Yeah.
it's a good start, a good hook.
Yeah, it's like it has like a really good like it starts off. I mean, half silly, half serious, and then like you get like the job and exploration of 3, but with like actual like backbone of a story.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that. Like FF5 is it's a silly game overall, but when it actually like tries to get serious, it does a really good job at it. And the intro to 5 is very serious overall. Like it does a great job of like it gives you the sense of something horribly wrong is happening and only important people know what that is. That being that, the wind has stopped, therefore X is about to happen. Oh, that was a pun. X death. I didn't even mean to do
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah. But yeah, 5, I think 5's like storytelling is underrated, and I underrated it for a long time. Yeah, I would put 5 up there as one of the most effective beginnings because of that. I mean, I love how FF1 starts, Brandon.
Oh, yeah. No.
Apparently you don't.
No, I also
But-
enjoy it. I'm just saying it has no actual like intro.
Yeah.
Like it just
Just
kind of
the-
tosses you in,
The text,
which is cool.
just the
Yeah.
opening text, and
Which like I understand for the time, but
yeah, nothing makes me feel the way that I feel when I cross that bridge, though.
oh yeah.
In FF1, I mean, there's nothing better than that. Just the image of the warriors crossing the bridge, the title, just the text of, hey, this is their new journey. They don't know what they're getting into. It's amazing. I know that, FF1 doesn't have a huge story in the traditional sense, but hey, for 1987, it made you feel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know? 2's beginning is also really cool. I love FF3, but I think 3 probably has one of the weakest beginnings in the series.
Yeah.
And when I played 2 the first time, I was like, I thought I was supposed to win that fight, so then I was like, I can't win, and then I just like stopped playing.
Oh wow. I wonder, like, I'm guessing it's just not possible at all, but I'm sure there's somebody who's like figured out how to put up a good fight in that fight.
I mean, you could
Surely
probably
someone on
do
the
it with
internet.
like you'd probably have to like probably have to like press like a combination of buttons so the way it like messes with like the memory or something in the game where it makes the
Mhm.
RNG guarantee a miss or something crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if you can even do can you even do damage to them? Because at that point, their like monster level would just be way too high.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if you can just hack it in a way where you kill those enemies, and then I wonder what happens if you do that.
I think I remember like using like a cheat device or something like that, and I beat the fight, and then I think it still made me lose.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay.
That might be a false memory though.
I have a I have a Game Shark for PS1 still. I wonder if there's any for FF Origins on there.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sure.
gonna, I'm gonna look into that. I love the Game Shark. Oh, that's funny because if you have a Game Shark, the intro to FF7 is way better.
Mhm.
You can get 3 Sephiroths in your party.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it though, like if you tried to save and the Game Shark was still on though, it would corrupt your data. But if you turn the Game Shark off and save, you can come back and keep playing.
That's funny.
Oh, that's interesting. Well,
Yeah,
I couldn't get very far. Like my cloud sprite just like totally just shot off screen, and then it was just there wasn't a sprite there at all. And I got all the way to the elevator, and then once I got to the elevator and hit the button, it just froze immediately. I couldn't progress.
oh.
And I think it's because Sephiroth was in my party, and at that point, like that's where Barrett walks out of cloud, you know, and then they start talking in the elevator. I guess the game was like, Sephiroth can't walk out of cloud, so we're gonna freeze.
I'm still just like thinking about like Sephiroth stabbing Sephiroth through the chest. And then like a journey like like an army of Sephiroths are killing giant Sephiroth.
Maybe
Just
that's how 7 Remake 3 will end.
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
That actually might happen, because there's multiple. Well, never mind.
Like what if you just start hearing like the game's like music is like has some crazy software that makes you hear One Winged Angel forever. Like it just plants it in your ear somehow.
So
That's
wait,
why it's taken so long to develop.
the party of Sephiroth fighting Sephiroth, would the party be One Winged Angel Sephiroth fighting One Winged Angel Sephiroth? Or would you just be the shirtless Sephiroth with the sword?
I mean, it's like maybe it's like Juggernaut or something where it's like one person has the wing and they're all like fighting him for the wing.
So stupid. Oh my gosh. You guys might have to keep going.
Okay.
Uh,
I think
oh, sorry.
the weakest intro for me. I don't think I particularly like the intro of I want to say 15, but I haven't played it in a long time. But like it's just kind of weird. You're just like, I'm a rebellious teenager. I'm gonna do my thing with my buds.
Yeah, dude.
And like I love the what is it, Stand By Me and like song, and like that part's cool. But after that I'm just like, okay. They're like, go explore. Just kidding, you broke down, go fix it. And you're like, oh, okay. I don't know, it starts off pretty
Yeah.
good, and then I'm just like, oh, all right, well, thank you.
It's kind of bittersweet, like 8 in a way, where it's like
Mhm.
the very beginning is cool, where it's just kind of a shot to the future where you're gonna fight Ifrit. And then it cuts to them broken down, and um you just get a taste of their personalities, and you're like, wow, these characters are actually really likable, and the Stand By Me plays as they're walking down the road, and I really like that. And then right after that, it just feels directionless for a while
You
Yeah.
because you're
really do
just
feel
doing open world
lost.
stuff. Yeah, the story literally is go kill these monsters and bring back stuff for Cindy to fix your car. So, yeah.
I feel like 15's probably my candidate for like my least favorite beginning. Although another like something that's tied with best beginning is probably 16 in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
if we use the demo, like that is like the best demo I've ever played of anything.
Yeah.
Like it had me hook, line, and sinker. Like
Yeah. Because it the first 2 hours totally focus on 16's strengths. The storytelling and the boss battles. Because there's like no RPG stuff or side quests at all in the first 2 hours. So yeah, and I agree. 16 is probably a top 3 or 5 candidate.
That's a good topic too, like best demos.
Oh yeah.
it's gonna sound really weird, but I don't like Nine's beginning all that much.
I don't either.
I
I'm not a
think
big
like
fan.
I like the quirkiness of it and how different it is, but I can understand just like being like, okay, it's kind of slow. It starts off pretty slow.
I also think like
Yeah.
because like you see you have like all these abilities that like other people can like other characters can learn and like Garnet doesn't have access to all these summons. You just like see them and it's just like it just like teases you.
Mm.
Like there's just like all this other stuff that like it I feel like it doesn't feed you stuff like at a good rate.
True.
Yeah, I feel like it just kind of takes a while to get going. I mean, you get really good character moments with everyone, and you get a taste of their personalities pretty quickly, which is good, but it just kind of feels like it takes a long time before you feel like you're really playing it. I don't know. It's kind of like not till you get to Evil Forest that you actually feel like you're really playing the game. At least that's how I feel. You're just kind of going through a bunch of scripted battles, and I don't know. I mean, I guess like Vivi running through Alexandria at the beginning is okay, but I don't know. I don't think it's
It's really
terrible.
weird. Like I don't really feel like I've really started playing the game until like after the Festival of the Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, that's arguably my favorite part of the whole game is when you first leave Lindblom and it's you and Vivi and Freya, and you're about to go do all the Prometheus stuff.
That is a good part. I do love that part. And then that's when you get access to the best mini game ever, Chocobo Hot and Cold.
Yes.
No, Triple Triad is the greatest minigame ever.
No.
No, it's FF10's Chocobo.
Yeah,
I'd rather stub my toe.
Yeah. Well, how about this? I think this will make everyone happy, or it should. Triple Triad individually and Chocobo Hot and Cold individually is better than all the mini games collectively in FF7 and FF10.
Oh man, that's a hot take. I actually like some of the mini games in 7.
I don't like
I don't.
Blitzball.
I think all of the mini games in 7 suck actually, except maybe Chocobo Racing.
I love the metal detector one, like the treasure thing.
I like them all.
I feel like they could have spent more time on the mini games, or like taken away one or two and spent more time to flesh out some of them a bit more. Because sometimes I'll be playing it, it's like, this is it. That okay.
Yeah.
Besides Chocobo Racing, that one's a good, super fleshed out, fun thing.
But you can also cheat on it too, so it's actually a broken mini game.
Just
But
don't cheat, Tim. We're not all
y'all
cheaters
don't
like
like
you.
so you guys don't like the battle arena?
Arena's fine. Like
I mean, I don't even know if I count. I guess you can count it as a mini game, but usually like battle related stuff I don't count as mini games.
Oh.
But I mean, it's okay, but I don't ever get excited to do it. That's what I mean.
I
at
like
least it
the
isn't
Moogle
six-
one. Oh, what's that, Ross?
At least it isn't Six's arena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah. But I like the Moogle one. I also like the snowboarding and the motorcycle one. I like those mini games.
I mean,
I like the motorcycle. Yeah, motorcycle's fun.
I think I like Chocobo breeding more than anything
Yeah,
in 7, if that counts as a mini game.
I think it
Um,
does.
And I like that Chocobo Racing is kind of a companion piece to that because it boosts like certain results that you want for breeding.
Hmm.
So I look forward to the Chocobo stuff enough in 7, but I just think that Triple Triad and Chocobo Hot and Cold are just far superior to anything in 7.
I feel like he's trying to rage bait you. I don't know. I don't know if Gabe's doing a
See,
bit or not.
Look,
Chocobo
I
Hot and
think
Cold is so dang good.
look, I just crapped on the intro of FF8. I'm not being biased here. I think 7's intro was way better than 8's.
I do
But I
not
think
like Triple Triad.
really?
No, I don't like Triple Triad. I love Chocobo Hot and Cold. I think it's one of the best mini games in the series. I do not enjoy Triple Triad.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't
Wow.
enjoy Triple Triad either.
Okay. This is really strange. Triple Triad is man. I just feel like it's objectively great. And like it's not even just the mini game, but everything tied to it too is just so awesome. I
Wait,
didn't know that you did.
are you talking about Triple Oh, you're talking about FF8's Triple Triad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking of Tetramaster.
I was thinking Tetramaster.
No,
Okay, I was
Tetramaster is
like, I thought
hard.
you were
Oh.
saying that the FF9 mini games are better because they
No.
have. Oh, okay. So I
Gosh.
was I was over here, I was like, Gabe, we have literally talked about this before. Tetramaster is not a good mini game. That's why I kept thinking that you were like coming, like trying to get me angry or something like that. I'm like, what's happening
No.
here?
Dude,
I'm the
nine's
weirdo
mini
who like
games. Go ahead.
it's like I'm the weirdo here who likes Tetramaster over Triple Triad.
Oh no, I love Triple Triad. I got them confused. I'm sorry. I was like, what's happening here? I kind of figured it though when you said all the additional stuff because there's nothing really additional you can do with Tetramaster, but with Triple Triad, you can
Yeah.
make items and stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the card game of Tetramaster, but I find it pointless to play because I don't, there's nothing that it does for me. It's not a fun enough mini game to spend a lot of time on, and it doesn't really help me in the RPG, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But Chocobo Hot and Cold is a great mini game, but I do think that all the other mini games in 9 are. I wouldn't say Tetramaster is bad. I would say all the other mini games in 9 are bad, but Tetramaster is okay.
I do like the digging in the Fossil Roo, like where you can like dig gemstones. And it's like it's just like you're just like hitting on a wall and you can get like some nice you can get some nice rewards.
A moonstone, right? And there's a trophy for that.
There's a moonstone. I think there's a is it
Medane's Ring?
Yeah, Medane's ring.
Now, you can't go back and do
Hmm.
that once you leave that area, correct? If I recall. Is that
I,
is that accurate?
I think it's before disc 4.
Oh, okay. When the vines come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I guess there's decent rewards there. I just don't think it's that fun. But it's not as miserable as jump rope or racing hip hop
I hate
or
it all.
yeah.
Oh.
It's like I wanna trip that kid. Just make him fall like face first in like the dirt and just eat crap in front of his mom.
I swear, if we do get an FF9 remake and they keep those mini games in there and the way that they are, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Same.
Well, see, that's actually an opportunity for the remake where they can keep those old mini games in there, but they can actually make them enjoyable. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
The
and
frog
that would
catching's
be a good reason to remake the game.
the frog catching's also BS too because like if you catch too many, like it prevents them from coming back. Because you have to
Oh
like
yeah.
leave one male and like one female frog at the thing to like make them come back at at a faster rate. Like there's like
Yeah.
little things like that that are like, come on.
hmm Have we done like an episode strictly about mini games
Think
before?
so. We should though.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that'd be fun. FF, well, FF1s had the first mini game, and then there weren't any for a while. But
What's everybody's favorite opening cinematic?
Ooh.
Not just like the first few minutes, but like and also a favorite title screen after that. But since I came up with that, like my favorite opening cinematic would definitely be ARR.
Yeah,
Like
that one's good.
it just goes balls to the wall. It's just like calamity has happened. It's like crazy. And then like title screen, I think maybe 16 or 5. Whether they both have like title screens that I like title screens and like just overall beginnings. But yeah, like those two.
This is a very hard question to answer.
opening
Um,
cinematic, I would actually go with FF8, even though it starts slow. But the opening
yeah,
cinematic is still, it's kind of goosebump worthy still.
yeah,
Even just
yeah.
watching it last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever I started playing it, it's like, man, this is so good.
For
And that
me,
one's,
it is actually between 8 and 10.
yeah.
11 is also like really darn good.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I used to watch that all the time. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah.
I think that the title screen for me would be FF7. I remember. I just love the music of it. I just sit there sometimes, like even when I wasn't playing the game, I would just let it play through the music at the on the title screen, on the new game screen, whatever. So I like that. I think that that's probably my favorite.
Mhm. Uh, Another really good opening cinematic is the FF Origins version of Final Fantasy II.
Mhm.
That's a really
Yeah,
cool cinematic. Just the characters fleeing from all the Death Knights and their towns burning up, and they're kind of like fighting them on the way out, and then they have to overlook their hometown
I
being
wish that they
burned.
would have
It's
left those in the Pixel remasters. I wish that they would have left those cutscenes in.
Mhm. Yeah, those were great. That was could have been my favorite like addition to those remakes.
Six had a great one too. The opera
Mhm.
music to the whole. It was like showing the whole cast of characters and stuff. I thought that that was an amazing. I used to watch that one on repeat as well. I don't think you could watch that one at first. I think you had to beat the game before it would let you watch that one.
There's an opening cinematic with Terra, like it's like her at the Empire, and they're loading up the Magitex and stuff. And there it does show a few characters like Sabin, like he's like meditating and stuff. But then there's another cinematic after you beat it, and that's like the opera based one.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know which game has the ugliest title screen?
Hmm.
10.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
Final Fantasy. Just looking at it again, like Final Fantasy 10 official website, HTTP, play online. And then it's just like Final Fantasy 10
Uh,
at the bottom, and then Final Fantasy 10 the logo in like the middle, and then like play online on the like upper right.
yeah. Reminds me of America Online or something. Just one of those weird late 90s, early 2000s things.
I don't really like eight's title screen. I don't hate
I
it. I
like it.
just don't like it very much.
Griever. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I never. I don't really care for it. I don't hate it though. I don't really care for it.
Nines is good. Uh,
13's title screen is nice too.
Yeah, I like the title screen
yeah.
at 13.
hmm Actually, there's not really a title screen outside of 10 that I think is bad. I think they're all most of them are good. Yeah, I think 10's is the only weird one to me. What about you, Brandon?
I mean, I got nothing else to say. You guys have all said it, but I personally, I don't know. I love just sitting on Final Fantasy One's title screen. Something about it
Yeah,
just always is. I'm always just like, oh, here we go. That classic music.
yeah, me too. Well, I have we just about covered it, guys?
Do you want to do honorable mentions?
Like for other
Oh,
franchises?
Yeah, for other games.
Yeah, go ahead.
I really like the beginning of Suikoden 2 and Breath of Fire 3. I think those are two really good opening of the game.
yeah, like that's
I
a good
haven't
one.
played through those, so I would not know.
I would say Est Libra Revision's probably like my favorite just like title screen, even though it's like it has kind of like almost like it's too smart for like it's trying to like sound like smarter than itself, and it's like but or like full of itself, I mean, but like I don't know. Like it just hits. The same thing with like Chrono Cross is another one.
What is
Yeah,
that
like
again?
Chrono Cross. Chrono
Oh,
Cross has like
yeah.
a nice like opening like slash. Well, I mean not the title screen itself, but like more so like the opening cinematic.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
I think that's probably my most watched demo is Chrono Cross's opening cinematic demo.
Another another one that I have that's like really good opening cinematic, but it like pretty much spoils most of the game. Is like, I mean, not that like you're not like really aware of like what it's spoiling, so it's like, but it is just like chock full of it. Like, and you could kind of tell from like the beginning, but like near, like just like the
Mhm.
original near.
Is it near and dear to your heart?
It is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. I need to play that too. I have a long backlog list, and you guys always remind me how
Mhm.
much I suck every week.
You're
Thank
playing
you.
Suikoden 2 next week, right? That's you made it. You promised, right?
Did I commit to
Don't watch back the VODs. Don't watch back the videos.
that? Well, I am replaying Final Fantasy VIII right now, recording footage. I just got Balam Garden mobile, so it now starts like my favorite stuff ever in the series is from like now on. So I'm gonna relish that. But after I'm done with that, possibly, because I have this week and next week off of work, so
Nice.
we'll see.
Very cool.
I actually really need to get more footage from FF16 recorded. So I'm thinking about running through that game again. Ah,
Oh
I
boy.
need to revisit that.
I need to platinum it. I lost my save data though, so I have to start all over.
Yeah, you do the DLC.
Yeah, same here.
yeah. I mean, I can't hate on its DLC. It's good stuff. Yeah.
Made me
Do you guys know
run.
what's in the DLC?
No.
I only
Okay.
know one thing, and I'm not going to say it.
Okay. I won't say anything either, but
Like speaking of
let
you
me know when you do.
starting,
Go ahead.
I was like speaking of that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably start FF Type 0 sometime soon.
Nice.
All
That's one
right.
I need to play through as well. I never beat it.
All I remember is it has like a really amazing opening cinematic too, like messed up.
Mhm.
Like it's like that game just ooh.
I got pretty
Yeah.
far, but I remember walking out into the open world when you're not supposed to, I guess. And I got in a fight with something that was really strong, and it like immediately killed me.
Yeah, that's a cool game. I actually don't remember the story very much. But I'd like to play through it again. If you guys want, we could coordinate where we play through something together kind of at the same time. We can talk about it fresh.
I would
Yeah,
love that.
I can wait. I could wait on you guys for that if that's a thing. Because yeah, like I'd be down.
I'd love to play through Type Zero this year.
Yeah.
We could do
After
it
I
soon.
finish 16, like I'm down, which should be soon.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, guys, this was nice. This was fun. I look forward to this every week. Even if not a single soul watched this, I would still do it because it's fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll make my
We
cats
get
watch. They don't have. They're not souls.
well, just make a Google account for them and have them subscribe and like and comment.
If you start seeing a bunch of gibberish by like Churu Lover 2023, like It's just
Just make sure Jennifer's not around if your cat gets on the keyboard.
just make an alt account that's just her. And it's just like, get your ass out of here. I'll kick your ass.
That's a true story, guys. Brandon and Tim.
Oh, jeez.
What happened?
I was doing an internship, and I won't say like who or whatever, but I was doing an internship, and we were in a meeting. It was like a Monday morning meeting, and the owner of the company, she was leading the meeting. She was talking, and all of a sudden, her cat jumped up on her desk and got on her keyboard, and she got really mad and said the thing that Roscoe just said. And then immediately it went back to yeah, so okay, so tomorrow we're gonna do this, we're gonna go after this account or whatever, you know. So she just went from like just extreme like whoa to all business immediately. But it was hilarious. All right, guys. Have a good week. We'll see you next
Hey, you
time.
too.
Take care.
Later.